Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm a counselor at this facility, RHA. What's your name?
I'm Jessica.
It's nice to meet you, Jessica.
Nice to meet you.
So, before we get started, I just want to go over what confidentiality is. Do you know what it is?
Like privacy?
Yeah, so basically it's privacy. It limits me on what information I can give out.
Okay.
So basically confidentiality says I cannot give out any information unless you plan on harming yourself or someone else, if you know of the abuse of an elderly adult or child, and if I am subpoenaed in a court case.
Oh wow. Okay.
So those are the three reasons why I would ever be able to give out information unless you sign for it.
Okay.
Does
Gotcha.
that sound clear?
Yes. I didn't realize all those aspects. Yes. Okay.
Okay. So what brings you in today?
Basically, so my partner has, I guess, just like has concerns about my drinking. Honestly, I don't see any issue, but just because they were so concerned, I told them, like I'll go talk to someone just so that I can like make them feel better. Again, I don't really understand. I mean, this is what I'm used to. Like I grew up, like my whole family drinks. It's very normal to me, and I never saw it as something that was like a reason for concern, but yeah, so my partner just was concerned, so I told him I'd come talk to someone.
I appreciate you coming in, even though you feel like there's nothing happening. That's like a really good strength is to come check it out.
Yeah, why not? I mean, why not, right? What's it gonna do?
Well, what I hear you saying is you came in today because your partner has concerns about your drinking, but you kind of grew up with maybe your parents or other relatives drinking, so you just kind of grew up kind of drinking.
Yeah.
Is this casual thing maybe in your family?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a normal thing, come home after work, have a beer, a glass of wine. Yeah, it's just a normal thing. It's normal.
Oh, okay. So it must be a little bit frustrating to have to come in, even if you don't like.
I mean, I guess it's more frustrating that he's so concerned because it's like I don't want him to be concerned, and we can't seem to like get on the same page. Like when I try to explain like this is fine, this is normal, and he's like, no, I think you're drinking too much. And I mean, I get it. He comes from a very like more sheltered family, and they're not ones to really drink. So I think he's just not used to it.
Yeah. So it sounds like y'all have some different cultural backgrounds.
Yes.
So what are his specific concerns when it comes to your drinking?
He thinks that like there are times when I just drink too much. Like for instance, like on the weekend, like that's when like I don't have to go to work, I don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, I want to like let loose, and I want to lower my inhibitions. Like I work 5 days a week. I go into work every day, 8 hours a day. On the weekends, I want to fully let it go. And that's my way of letting it all go. I do a lot of hard work at my job. So yeah.
So what I hear you saying is, you just like to drink maybe just on the weekends. It helps you kind of relax.
So that's when I drink. That's when his concern is. Like on the weekdays, I do come home and I'll have a glass of wine with dinner. I might have a second one after. We're like just sitting watching TV. But on the weekends, yeah, I like to drink more on the weekends.
Okay. So what does drinking look like for you on the weekends?
Basically, I mean, I'll definitely down a bottle of wine. And once that's done, I might take a couple shots, whatever's in the house. I'm not too picky. Yeah, that's a typical night.
So are you just drinking at home, or are you going out?
It's just at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're safe about your drinking.
I think so, but he still feels like I'm drinking too much. And I guess it's because of the way I act when I'm drinking. I guess. I mean, he says that I get like a little mouthy.
Yeah.
Maybe I just get a little more irritable, so maybe I'll like get a tone with him. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really remember.
Yeah.
most of our conversations over the weekend. But yeah. So I guess maybe he just doesn't like the way I talk when I'm drinking that much. Yeah.
Thank you. So what are you saying is mainly his concerns is like the volume, your intake, and then maybe the behaviors that come out aren't usual for you?
I think so. It sounds like it. I mean, that's what he
Yeah.
says to me, and that's why he's frustrated. So, yeah. And I guess I don't really realize, because it's like me during the day, like I'm usually a very calm and very nice person. So it's like shocking to me that he says that these things happen, so I can like see where his frustrations are coming from and maybe why, like, because it's so different that it's concerning. But to me, it's like it's the weekend. Like, I should be allowed to, like, if I want to let loose like that. I mean, I get it. Like, if it's, I don't want to hurt him. I definitely don't want to hurt him. But it's like, I don't want to stop drinking. So I don't know.
Sounds frustrating.
Yeah. It's confusing.
Are you saying that the what his concerns are for you are confusing? Like why he's concerned?
It's confusing. I get why he's concerned. It's confusing as far as like I don't know what to do because I like drinking. I don't want to stop, but I understand that he's saying I talk to him certain ways that he doesn't like, and so concerns like that's why he's concerned about my drinking because he feels like I just become a different person.
Yeah.
So, and because I don't even remember those times, it's hard for me to fully understand what he's saying because I don't remember. So it's confusing for me because it's like, I don't want to hurt him. I don't know why I would act like that. But I also don't want to stop drinking. So that's why it's confusing because I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know really how to like, appease him, but still not like stop doing what I want to do because I also want to please myself at the same time.
So it sounds like you still want to be able to drink on the weekends, let loose, and that's kind of difficult because he has his concerns and maybe you're acting like a different person when you drink.
Right. And I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah, you want to be respectful of who he is.
Right.
Be respectful of him and what you're saying. But in your words, he says that you get mouthy when you drink. So you say things that you normally wouldn't.
Right. And that blows my mind too. Because I'm like, you know, you always hear like, what is it, a sober man's thoughts or drunk man's words or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know I don't. Like when he repeats things to me that I tell him, I'm blown away because I'm like, I don't feel that way at all. I would never say that to him. It's like, why? And then it's like, I mean, I understand like that whole saying, then it confuses me because I'm like, those aren't my thoughts, those aren't my feelings. So why would I say that while I was drunk? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sounds like maybe a little bit complicated because your thoughts or your speech isn't reflective of when you drink, isn't reflective of what you think when you're sober.
Right. Which I don't get because that was always my thought. Just like that saying goes that like you lose your inhibition, so it's like whatever you're normally thinking, it's just gonna come out when you're drunk. But it's like so that makes him believe it. It makes him think that all the things I'm saying are true. But then when the next day I wake up and he tells me these things, I'm like, I don't believe that at all.
Yeah.
But he doesn't believe me saying that because it's like no, drunk man's words, sober man's thoughts. So
yeah. Are you concerned by this?
I mean, yeah, like, it does bother me because I'm like, why? Like, it bothers me because I know I don't believe these things about him that I say. So it frustrates me that I am saying it. Because like I said, I don't want to hurt him. But it's like, why can't I just get drunk and not say those things? Like, what is going on there? I don't get that. I definitely don't get that.
Well, I want to affirm you in that you want to be respectful of your partner. You want to uplift him maybe, to just affirm him also, like in your words.
Yeah. not come down on him, not call him things that I would never ever call him because he's not. That's why I'm like, where is this even coming from? It's like there's not even evidence to just back up whatever I say when I'm drunk. So
Yeah.
it's almost like this weird like switch. Like I become like all these things coming into my mind are like not even real. And that's why it doesn't make sense. I was like, what? How does alcohol even do that? Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I hear you saying kind of like a summation of what you're saying is overall you're this like positive person, like when you're sober, you work hard, but when you start drinking to like relax, you become maybe a little bit of a different person.
Yeah.
Like you're mouthy, you say things you wouldn't say. Even like the things you say aren't reflective of your sober thoughts.
Right.
So you're confused about like what's happening.
Right. Yeah. Like how? I mean, is that normal? Does that just happen to people like when they get drunk?
Alcohol affects everybody different when they drink. It depends on how much you drink.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you consume more alcohol, you're less likely to remember what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So that can also maybe be a concern your partner's worried about.
Yeah.
But what concerns do maybe you have besides kind of saying stuff you normally wouldn't say?
I mean, I guess if I'm able to like say things I wouldn't normally say, I'm like, does that mean I would also do things I wouldn't normally do, which would worry me? I mean, he hasn't necessarily said I have like behaviors, like physical behaviors that are that different. Because like I said, I'm always at home. We're always just hanging out. So I'm not going out and doing anything, but I'm wondering if he's never said anything about physical behavior is changing. It's definitely more verbal. But I mean, yeah, my main concern is just hurting him. It's like, I want to learn how to like control my words when I'm drinking.
Yeah. So it sounds like maybe in the future session, if you decide to come, a goal would be to focus on how you can change what you say and prevent maybe behavioral things like acting out to hurt him.
Yeah. I hope that would never happen, but
yeah. Sounds like it's just more what you're saying and not like
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's good seeing that.
So it sounds like you have some motivation, like of wanting to protect your partner.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. That's my number one. Yeah.
Is there anything maybe else you would like to gain out of working together if you decide to come further?
Maybe just like, I mean, it could be cool to learn how to just communicate things with him better. Like, I'm trying to like understand where he's coming from, and I do understand, but it like seems like he doesn't fully understand where I'm coming from. And like, I guess if there was like learning new, just like ways to communicate better, would be helpful.
Having somebody not be able to understand what you're saying can be difficult.
Right. It is. Yeah.
So it sounds like you want to build a better communication, focus on reducing maybe in his or your words mouthy behavior, and not necessarily reduce the drinking. It's focused on the behavior that happens when you drink.
Yeah, I think so.
So on a scale from 1 to 7, 1 being like I don't want to focus on this at all, and 7 being like I'm ready to kind of make a change, where would you say you are in focusing on changing your behavior around drinking?
So as far as like how much I drink, like changing that behavior?
Yes.
I guess my first goal would be like, are there ways of just changing my like, or being more conscious of what I say when I'm drunk without having
To reduce your
to
drink.
reduce, but it seems like it's like if I'm at that level, I don't really know how, if I'm already forgetting, I don't exactly know how I would be able to even be in the right mind to control what I'm saying. So again, it seems like I'm gonna have to like deal with drinking.
Yeah.
That's scary. It's like I enjoy it. So I guess I'm at 1 to 7. I guess like 4.
Okay.
4.
So what do you think would set you back a little bit? Like, what would make you a 3?
If someone told me I had to quit drinking,
Yeah, that could be. That's like challenging.
that would
That's a
probably
lot.
like a 1.
Yeah. So to like counteract that, what do you think would make you a 5 in your preparedness to kind of change those drinking behaviors?
Maybe if I like tried just like eliminating like one drink and I was able to do that and I felt okay.
Yeah.
If maybe like doing that, I could be like, you know what? Maybe I can do even more.
Yeah. So it sounds like you have some motivation there. Motivation to protect your partner, but willingness to try to change some of that behavior to protect him.
Right.
If I'm understanding you correctly. So would that be something you're willing to try before we meet again? Just like reducing it by 1 drink?
So you're saying on the weekends, right? Like my weekdays,
Yeah.
I'm okay
No.
with. Okay.
Just like on the weekends, maybe just like one less shot or one less glass of wine or something to see how
I'll
that.
do that.
And then maybe you can like write down the next day like what happens between you and your partner.
Yeah.
How you felt, and then we could talk about that further.
Yeah. I think that sounds good. I think we can do that. It's just wondering.
Yeah.
I could probably do that. Yeah.
I'm so appreciative of your willingness to kind of like have this conversation, willing to institute some change.
Yeah, well, I feel like you don't judge me. Like you were really open to hearing me, so it made it easier. I've always heard like all these horror stories and counseling and stuff, so it was good. I felt fine. I feel like my partner will be happy. Let me know what we decided and stuff.
So maybe it can also help the communication piece you mentioned earlier of like he communicated his needs to you and you kind of met those needs by coming to see me today.
Yeah. Yeah. That might be, I think that would help us talking about it more in general and just being able to be like, look, I did this for you. Yeah.
So kind of like to kind of sum up, what we talked about today is that you came in here because, you kind of grew up in an environment where everybody casually drinks on the weekend or through the week, just have fun, relax, kick back. And your partner, you said, grew up in a more sheltered environment where they didn't drink that much, if they drink at all.
Right.
So you have a cultural difference.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes y'all have a problem communicating.
Yeah.
But you came here because he communicated to you that he's concerned about your drinking.
Right.
Because you can manage like 1 glass of wine, maybe 2 glasses of wine through the week, like with dinner. But on the weekends, you like to let loose, kick back.
Right.
Because you work a lot through the week.
Right.
Like, you have a lot of stress, so that's how you're like managing that.
Right.
So you came in because he had concerns, and those concerns were that you maybe speak out when you drink. Then you have the concern of that's not reflective of who you are.
Right.
But you don't have those thoughts at all.
Right.
And so we kind of end up in a place of like, you're motivated to institute new behavior by, drinking 1 less drink or taking 1 less shot. So still like being able to like still drink, have fun, kick back, but just try something new. Well, I appreciate your time. I really appreciate you coming in. I just want to point out again that it's a major strength that you came in. And by strength, I mean your willingness to talk about this, a strength in like being able to institute, maybe trying to institute a new behavior over the weekend, working on your communication with your partner by coming in, just overall being open to the process
Yeah, for sure.
that can happen in here. So thank you so
Yeah.
much for your time, Jessica. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you.